Are you one of those people that have a technically free checking account like I do, where if you do not make 5 transactions a month using the bank's debit, Visa card, or MasterCard, you'll be charged a monthly service fee? If you're one of those people, let me show you what I do to avoid that fee each and every month. Stay tuned. Okay, so I've had this account since 2003. I have everything set up the way that I want to with this account, so I have no interest in switching over to another bank. They basically give me free checking as long as I make 5 transactions each and every month using my bank Visa debit card. So that sounds fair enough, and in years past it worked out perfectly for me. I went a few years without having any credit cards at all, so I used that Visa debit card to make purchases, all my online purchases, so I could usually hit 5 transactions a month without thinking about it. But now that I've gone back to using reward credit cards strategically, I make all my purchases with my reward credit cards. And then I use that bank account to pay my balances in full each and every month. Okay, so I don't really need my Visa bank card for anything except for when I use it at the ATM. So now I have to make 5 transactions each and every month, and I don't want to use that card at all because I am using the reward cards I talk about in the videos I make on this channel. If you are a returning visitor, subscriber, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, I do videos, I do credit card reviews on different credit cards. I talk about their benefits and I talk about their drawbacks. That way you can make a decision for yourself whether that credit card is right for you. Then I do videos for people that need to build credit, whether you have no credit at all or you need to rebuild credit. And those videos will show you how to build credit fast. And if you are interested in those videos, consider subscribing to this channel and hit that bell notification, and you will be notified each and every time a new video comes along. Also, if you're building your credit, I have a Facebook group that can help you build credit easy. These are different credit card offers I talk about that have fairly easy credit approval. So this is especially helpful for people that have bad to fair credit. You should check that out. Basically, what I do with this Facebook group is I have different content either from my videos or from my blog posts on CreditFast.com, and when I know and when I hear about something good to help somebody build their credit the easier way, I post it on that Facebook group. So if that would apply to you, you should check out that group and become a member. What I'm going to show you are the steps I take to avoid that fee. I used to, before thinking about what I'm going to be telling you today, I would go and I'd make small purchases at gas stations or convenience stores. I might buy a candy bar, something small, and I'd make 5 of those purchases and then I'd have my 5 transactions. Sometimes I'd forget about it and it would be the end of the month, and sometimes the weather could be bad or there could be other situations if I was really busy and I didn't have time to do any of that. It just didn't work so well for me. So I found another way to do this. And basically what I do, and I think this would apply to a lot of you watching today, is that I don't shop a lot at Amazon, but I shop at Amazon at least a couple times a year. But a lot of people shop even more at Amazon. So I found a kind of clever way around getting those transactions I needed and also it not costing me anything. Because if I'm buying 5 candy bars, it's costing me 5 candy bars and probably overpriced if I'm going to be buying them at the gas station or convenience store. So I don't have to do that anymore. Simply what I do is I make 5 transactions each month, or sometimes I use my bank card so I don't need to make 5 transactions like this. But I will buy 5 gift cards, electronic gift cards on Amazon.com and have them emailed to me. So I'll make them for $1 a piece, and I'll do that 5 times. And then that meets the threshold for that month, and then I don't get charged that bank maintenance fee. I'll buy these gift cards, and then immediately I will credit my account. Then I will have a gift card balance, and then when I do make my purchase, maybe I'll have $15 in my account. I found this method helpful because the other way I was just spending money that I really didn't need to spend. So this is a free way to avoid monthly banking fees. And I'm going to go through step by step on how to do it. It's pretty simple, but there are a few things to be made aware of. One thing that is really important to be aware of is, if you're like me, you probably have an Amazon Visa card already, and when you have that in your account, it's pretty much set up as default as your primary card on your account. So when you're buying these gift cards, and this is a situation that I ran into a few times, you're doing this several times and you might end up paying for your $1 gift card with either your Amazon Visa or some other account that you have set up as the primary credit card account. In the payment section, always make sure that you're clicking on your bank card to make that purchase for the gift card. So when you are purchasing this gift card, you are going to email it to yourself. So then that gift card transaction code will be sent to you in an email. Once you go to your email, you will see that you will have both the transaction you made, your gift card purchase, and then an announcement that someone gave you a gift card as a gift, an email gift card. So you want to click on that saying that a gift card was purchased for you, and then follow that link and then apply that gift card to your account. There are probably other online stores you can do the same exact thing. I just used Amazon as an example because for me it made perfect sense. I shop there already and I know most of you do. So that's the one I know, and that's the one I'm telling you about today. But also what you can do if you don't want to go that route, another suggestion what you can do is you can find a charity that accepts donations online. Of course, you are giving away $1, probably $5, but I think it's a nice way to give back to a cause you believe in. So that is the second option in the way that you can make small transactions to avoid that maintenance fee with your checking account. This is important. What I always do, because I talked about making that mistake of accidentally using your default credit card when buying that $1 gift card, always go and check and see whether or not your transactions have been recorded. Make sure that you have the number of gift card transactions you need before you do anything. So that way you can make sure So if you know that every charge transaction that you expected that you made is showing on the screen, then you know that everything's fine, and in a day or so they will completely post. But make sure you have that right number by looking at your online account activity. That way you won't get that surprise of that fee because you were one short. Here's another thing you need to be aware of. Just because you make these purchases right before the banking deadline of your bank's day, say it's 6 o'clock, say you do it at 5:30, it probably will not go through as a completed transaction. So you will end up being charged that account fee. But if you make your purchase a few days beforehand and not over the weekend, it will most definitely be counted within that month's transactions. So try to do this a few days before the end of the month. Okay, so let's say that you've been doing this for a few months and everything went fine, but then for some reason, somehow, you didn't hit that threshold. You thought you did, or you completely forgot about it. What I like to tell people is, with anything having to do with a credit card or a bank, in this case, you should sit down with your banker at your local branch and see if they could have that monthly fee reversed. They usually have the power to do that about 1 or 2 times a year, and it doesn't hurt to ask to avoid that fee. And I did do a video 2 videos back on the same type of topic with credit card fees, how to avoid getting a late payment fee based on the cutoff times of your credit card. So if you want to see that video, it's linked up above. And basically I talked about how there is a payment cutoff time with credit cards, and if you don't meet that payment cutoff time, you will get your payment counted as late, even if you paid on the exact due date. And if you can avoid paying a fee, avoid paying a fee. One of the biggest mistakes people make is that they don't ask, so then they pay. If it works out for you, it saves you money. So if you don't have a real reason to keep this account open, you should consider closing it. First, go to your banker and tell them why you want to close your account. I actually did that, but even with threatening to close my account, they did not have a free checking option available to me. So that wasn't an option for me, but your bank might be different. So find out if they have a completely free checking option available. If they don't, go to another bank that offers completely free checking, sign up, and then go to your other bank and cancel that account. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my tricky way of avoiding paying bank fees. And I hope you learned that this is a way that's easier than actually having to buy something at a store. All right, thank you for making it to the end. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, whether it's on building credit, reward credit card reviews, or different types of videos like the one I did today, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Thank you so much, and until next time.